As the last light fades from the Australian sky, the land begins to breathe differently. Silence settles over the fields, but it doesn't last. From the shadows, movement begins. Wild boars emerge one by one, massive, muscular, and relentless. Razor-sharp tusks glint under the moonlight as they tear into the soil, ripping crops apart with terrifying ease. What took farmers months to grow can be destroyed in a single night. Across Australia, the silent invasion has already cost millions in losses, and tonight, it's happening again. But this time, they are not alone. Hunters from across the region have answered the call. Engines hum softly as John's team rolls toward the hunting ground. Every movement is calculated. Every sound is controlled. By 6 p.m. sharp, they are in position. Rifles checked, optics adjusted, eyes locked on the darkness ahead. No one speaks. They don't need to, because in the dark, the boars are already watching. Minutes pass. Then suddenly, motion. A lone boar breaks away from the herd, stepping directly into Jack's line of sight. It lowers its head, rooting through the soil, unaware that its final seconds have begun. Jack steadies his breath. The weapon is loaded. The crosshairs align. Bang. The shot tears through the night. The boar collapses instantly. That single gunshot changes everything. It's no longer silence. It's war. Across the field, another hunter scans through infrared binoculars. A second wild boar is spotted wreaking havoc deeper in the crops. There's no hesitation. He shifts position, locks his aim, and fires. Another clean takedown. Another threat erased. Then chaos. Gunshots echo from multiple directions, sharp and rapid, cutting through the darkness like lightning. Each shot is precise, each one final. One by one, the destructive beasts fall, and for the first time that night, the field breathes again. But the hunt is far from over. Deep within the undergrowth, a massive boar stands alert, muscles tense, senses razor-sharp. Through his binoculars, John can see every detail. The bristled hide, the twitching ears, the readiness to charge. One mistake here could be fatal. John doesn't blink. He raises his rifle, steadies his aim. Crack! The boar drops instantly. No charge. No escape. At the same time, another team has already sealed off a nearby Queensland field, surrounding it from every angle. 15 minutes pass in complete silence until a dark silhouette appears in the center of the field. A marksman adjusts his scope. One pull of the trigger. The boar collapses where it stands. Then another shot, and another. Each echo signals one thing: reclaimed land. Suddenly, a signal flashes from the edge of the field. A herd has been spotted. 2 boars forage carelessly, unaware that Kevin is already watching. His rifle is ready, his timing perfect. 2 shots, 2 bodies drop. Another battlefield cleared. But this fight isn't just about the hunt. It's about control, balance, survival. Hunting in permitted areas is not chaos. It's conservation. Every shot tonight carries responsibility. Every decision protects farms, livelihoods, and communities. And as the final echoes fade into the night, one truth becomes clear. This is only the beginning. The night is far from calm. While one field falls silent, another erupts into chaos. Thousands of miles away, across the open farmland of the United States, the damage is already done. Entire fields lie torn apart, fences smashed, Feed bins overturned. The signs are unmistakable. Feral wild boars have moved like a living storm, leaving destruction in their wake. And now, the hunters move in. In the dense forest of Oklahoma, Jack's team arrives just before nightfall. With them are highly trained hunting dogs, lean, fast, and relentless. The moment their paws hit the ground, they explode forward, noses low, locking onto a fresh scent trail. 15 minutes. That's all it takes. A sharp signal cuts through the forest. The dogs have found something. The team sprints toward the sound. Branches snap. Leaves scatter. Hidden in thick grass, a wild boar struggles desperately as the circle tightens. It's powerful, dangerous, cornered. Then bang. The boar drops instantly. No escape, but the forest doesn't rest. Elsewhere, Mike waits alone at a narrow trail choke point, a path boars use when fleeing danger. He doesn't move, doesn't blink. Every sound matters. Every shadow could be death. Then it happens. A massive boar silently emerges from the brush. For a split second, time slows. Mike fires the instant it steps into the open. The shot is clean, decisive. The beast collapses where it stands. Almost immediately, gunfire erupts from deeper in the forest. Other teams have engaged. Targets are going down. The coordinated operation is working, but the danger is escalating. Now the hunt shifts. Track hunting teams move into position, synchronizing perfectly with their dogs. They arrive early, sealing off escape routes, turning the terrain itself into a trap. On the far side of the hill, one of Track's teammates spots a boar being driven hard by the dogs. There's no hesitation. One precise shot. The boar collapses mid-run. An exceptional takedown. Then suddenly, panic. Fresh tracks appear. Massive ones. In the rolling hills of Missouri, a heart-pounding chase erupts. A gigantic boar, easily over 400 pounds, bursts into view, charging downhill at terrifying speed. Dirt flies. The ground shakes. It's pure raw power, fueled by fear and rage. The team reacts instantly. Rifles up. Shots ring out in rapid succession, tracking the beast's every move. The chase barrels past rocks and loose earth until finally, silence. The boar collapses just beyond a pile of dirt and stone. Another threat eliminated. But wild boars are clever. They vanish without warning. In another ambush, Ronnie waits motionless as the forest holds its breath. Then, slowly, a boar steps into view, completely unaware that fate has already locked onto it. One squeeze of the trigger. One clean shot. The boar drops onto a bed of dry leaves. Cold. Calculated. Final. From open plains to tangled forests, the hunters show no weakness. The footage pouring in from across the country is relentless. Deadly accurate shots, brutal chases, moments where a single second separates control from catastrophe. And just when it feels like the worst is over, the hunt shifts again. Because somewhere out there, deeper in the darkness, bigger and more aggressive boars are still moving. And the most dangerous encounters are yet to come. The hunt doesn't slow down. It evolves. From endless open fields to rugged mountain terrain, wild boars have nowhere left to hide. Across continents, across climates, the same pattern repeats. Destruction first, hunters second. And this time, the stakes are higher than ever. Deep in the grasslands of Queensland, Towering reeds sway under the weight of something moving fast. Jay steps into the field with his hunting dogs, scanning the ground for fresh signs. The silence is broken within minutes. The dogs erupt into frantic barking, sharp, urgent. The prey is close. Jay follows the sound, heart pounding. Then he sees it, a dark silhouette blending perfectly into the reeds. One careful step forward, one steady breath. Bang! The boar drops instantly, swallowed by the grass it once ruled. Halfway across the world, night falls over the rice fields of Texas. By 6 p.m., Irene is already in position. She doesn't rush. She waits. Through her infrared scope, the field comes alive. There, a massive wild boar, easily 500 pounds, moves slowly through the crops, tearing the land apart. Irene adjusts her stance, locks the angle. The shot tears through the darkness. The boar collapses in the middle of the field, motionless. Silence returns, but not for long. In France's Loire Valley, torn soil tells a familiar story. James studies the damage, then disappears into a carefully chosen ambush point. As the herd returns at dusk, the first boar crests the ridge. A shot rips through the still air. The lead boar drops instantly. The rest scatter into the valley, escaping, for now. Then comes Brandenburg, dense forest, zero visibility, perfect cover for a charge. Mark leads his dogs through tangled undergrowth when suddenly, chaos. A massive boar explodes out of brush at point-blank range. No warning, no retreat, one fast shot. The beast drops mid-charge. From frozen mountains to sunlit plains, the pattern continues. In the Ural Mountains, Nathan spots a giant boar resting near rocky caves. One calculated shot echoes through the snow. The herd panics. The wounded beast doesn't move again. Then comes the most dangerous phase of all. Close encounters. In thick forest, dogs flush out a boar hiding deep in brush. It bursts forward, tusks flashing, charging straight toward the hunters. There's no time to think. The trigger is pulled. The boar collapses just meters away. A fraction of a second later, and the outcome would have been fatal. Again and again, hunters intercept boars moments before they reach farms, homes, and livestock. Each shot isn't sport, it's containment. Survival. Fields once destroyed now stand quiet. For tonight, wild boars are relentless, intelligent, brutally strong. They adapt, retreat, and return when least expected. And while this battle may pause, it is far from over. So the question remains, is this the only way to protect the land? Can humans and wildlife ever truly coexist? Tell us what you think. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Hit like if this video kept you on edge. Subscribe for more raw, real, and unfiltered wildlife documentaries. Because the next hunt may be even closer to home.